And the only true value in the world always is what someone pays and someone accepts for something. Now you have to get much closer to that. And that's what I felt like, our program does better. And what I tried to do is narrow that gap, because it's a huge life decision to sit there and go, well, I think I'm going to say, well, you could sell between this range. And if it's this big, then, that's not enough information for you, so you have to try to narrow it down, and starting with, hey, what is enough for me? I mean, that's always my question to the owners is, what is enough for you? And it usually becomes chicken and egg. It becomes, oh, well, I guess that depends on what it's selling. No, that's not what I ask you first. We're going to get to that.
Right.
But right now, I want to know. Yeah. And as an owner, it's hard to think about your money, making money, and all of those things,
You don't think about it. And actually,
no, you don't.
That was the value that you brought to the table for me, is that you not only sat down and you explained to me, listen, you're not just getting this one paycheck. Make this money work for you later on. And here's what it's going to generate every single year thereafter. And then the idea of, okay, I'm selling, this is my lifeline, but how many years do you got to work to get that cash out?
I remember, was it the first one? I think I told you, and I sit there and we did the projections of what you thought you were going to sell. And maybe this was on the first sale. I don't remember. And I said, Paul, you're going to have to work 9.8 years to get
that was the first one.
And you were like, I don't want to work 9 years. Right, I said, Paul, these are your numbers.
Yeah.
Said, give me another number, dude, and I'll change it,
Yeah.
So,
and then the second one came out to about 14, I believe it was.
Something like that. Yeah.
Years to accomplish and get that.
And then when you do it like that, and I did the same thing at my kitchen table, which was such a motivator for me, which is why I use it so readily. But I sat there and said, I don't want to do this. I can honestly answer to myself. Mine was 11.1 or something like that. I'm like, all these things still had to happen, earnouts and things like that, but they did happen. But I was honest. I could honestly say, man, I know I don't want to do that.
You were done?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want, I wasn't done, but I was like, I could do 2 more years with a private equity, which is what I did. But I didn't want to do 11 more. I said, what if I tried to make the same amount of money?
I see.
If I found the capital I needed, which I didn't know where that was going to come from, but assume I did. And then how many years? And I'm like, man, that doesn't sound appealing.